There are plenty of people out there eager to start their very own YouTube channel. However, not everyone has $1,000 budget to spend on editing software, Photoshop, and all this other stuff. However, in today's video, I'll be telling you guys a bunch of softwares and websites and other applications that you can use to create videos on a budget. Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Better Creators Tomorrow Creator Course. I am Mykal, better known as ITZsharky, and today, like I said, we are going to be discussing creation on a budget. Now, this particular episode of creation on a budget is mainly for PC users, so don't worry, I will eventually make one for mobile since there's a ton of people that have their very own mobile channel. So I have different time codes that should be on the screen right now, and for what I'm doing, I have split it into different portions. I split it into video editors, thumbnail creation, and recording video. And then I also have two other softwares or applications that I will introduce towards the end of the video. Like I said, the time codes are on the video right now. So without further ado, also, here's a little voiceover interjection. There will be pros and cons to all of these programs on the screen, as well as all the links to the websites and stuff will be in the description below. Anyways, back to your show. Let's get into our first topic, which is, of course, recording software. Now, as of right now, I only know of and kind of use 3 recording softwares. And for my PC, those 3 recording softwares are OBS Streamlabs, and Game Bar. I'm pretty sure a bunch of you, if you're watching this, you might be familiar with OBS, maybe not so OBS Streamlabs, but OBS OBS stands for Open Broadcasting Software. And really it's fair if you don't have a powerful enough computer, however, then the footage might not save entirely, or it might be laggy throughout it, because I had it on my laptop and my laptop was absolutely garbage, so I wasn't able to record anything that way. I mean, now I use Streamlabs for whenever I stream, and it does have a recording function that allows widgets, and it makes it look like you're recording with like a little stream overlay, so it's actually pretty unique. I'll leave a link down to the website down in the description below. But lastly, here's one that most people do not know about, and that is Game Bar. Now, I'm pretty sure most of you guys, if you've been here on my channel for a while, or maybe you just got on my channel, you've probably seen something OS related, and those are all done, besides the more recent stream highlight ones, those are all done through Game Bar. And however, Game Bar is only for people that have Windows 10. The way that you do Game Bar is you press the Windows key and G, or WinG, and then a little bar will open up that will give you the option to record and even broadcast your game. This also works in non-game applications as well, because I use it to record my Photoshop speed GFX, and sometimes I use it to record like my browser. I've even used it to record Discord before, and it all goes through desktop audio. So with that being said, that's really all the free recording softwares that I am aware of, or at least that I would recommend. And so now we're going to talk about video editors, because you got the video part down now, but how are you going to edit the video? As of right now, I have 3 video editors on the list. One is VSDC. Now, I don't personally use this, but I do know a person that does use this, and her videos turn out just perfectly fine. If you want to check out her channel, she is an art channel. I'll leave a description to that in the link below. But according to her, it's very simple to use, and according to their website, when I researched it, a lot of people use it. So it's not something that I would use in particular, but it's still an option. Another one is Active Presenter. Now, this one also kind of has like a little screen capture thing embedded into it, and it's also a video editor, but I don't use it because I have different softwares that are more effective than these particular free softwares. So I will also leave a link down to the Active Presenter website. It does have options for like a paid license. However, the free license, you're able to still get a good majority of work done. You just won't have any like special effects like chroma keying and like color correction and some stuff like that. Lastly, which is my favorite one, which if you know me from like either Amino or Discord or anything, I preach about HitFilm Express being such a great editor, because even though online it's like it's comparable to After Effects, which I also own, it has really powerful capabilities. Now, it isn't necessarily the easiest to learn. The interface is actually quite complex, and at first I was like, oh, the interface is easy. Well, I've been using it for a couple of years, so it comes natural. But yes, the interface is a little bit intricate, and I might have to, I mean, there's plenty of videos online that go into the interface, especially with this new recent one, HitFilm Express. But it's a really great editing software, and if you are creative enough, once you know the basics, you can really do some amazing stuff with it. Now we're going to discuss thumbnail creation. So for thumbnail creation, I have three things. One is the ones that I used to use for my first thumbnails, which is Panzoid. Now, keep in mind, these are all free substitutes to Photoshop and other high tier softwares. So Panzoid, it can make thumbnails, and if you have like the right PNGs and stuff, it can make certain thumbnails stick out, but there's limitations in Panzoid because it is free and it's also off of a website. There are clearly limitations, and I don't use it anymore. So it's still a good option because a thumbnail is better than no thumbnail, but I mean, it's a free thing, so there's not much to expect. Next, I want to talk about paint.net, which according to people that are in my Discord server and other people that I've talked about free softwares that they use, they're like, it's comparable to Photoshop, but you know, once again, it is not Photoshop. And saying that it's comparable to Photoshop makes me believe that it can do most, it would do a fair amount of tools that Photoshop can do. However, you know, once again, it's not Photoshop, and it's a free software. So like, this is everything I'm talking about is on budget. Lastly, we have the TubeBuddy thumbnail generator. Oh, does that name ring a bell? Well, if you watch my tag video, which if you haven't, there should be an iCard in the upper right corner of your screen directing you to that video. But in that video, I discussed on how TubeBuddy is used for tags, and how in a video, even though this is not that video, I'll be going more in detail to all the capabilities that TubeBuddy has using the free license. But anyways, I was talking about how like TubeBuddy can be used for different things. Well, this is another thing that TubeBuddy can do, and it's thumbnail generation. Now, as you have TubeBuddy, unless you paid for the pro license, which is like $9 a month, or if you're under 1,000 subscribers, they'll discount you for $450 a month. Unless you pay for that, you are very limited on the things you can do. You can still upload photos, you can still take like screenshots from the videos, and you can have text and upload images, but you can't have your own custom font in it, and that's at least all that I've explored in it. It's still a great tool for thumbnail creation, in my opinion, and it allows you to go and pick a screenshot throughout your entire video. So if there's like this one specific moment that was just absolutely amazing and you're able to capture it, then you can use that and create your thumbnail with. So now that that has been discussed, let's talk about two other things that I would like you guys to know for creation on budget. One is voiceovers. So for voiceovers, you can always use Audacity. Now, I'm pretty sure a majority of people know this software, so it's not really, I don't have to go in depth with it. But if you are doing voiceovers, Audacity is obviously a great way to go. It's free, and I use it for my voiceovers all the time. It's kind of like a mini audio editor, but I hadn't really messed with it that much besides the one time editing the audio for like a diss track or something like that. Not linking that video, by the way. You're gonna have to find it. But yeah. And then secondly is this video encoder called Handbrake. Now, if you guys have been on this channel for a while, once again, You should know that sometime around March, April, I uploaded a video talking about how Handbrake can be used to shorten your uptime from hours to minutes. Obviously, that's kind of an exaggeration, and at the same time, it's not an exaggeration. There was an example for this one video. It took an hour and 20 minutes to upload without handbraking the file. And then when I did handbrake the file, the video was uploading in 10 to 15 minutes and then processing in like 3 minutes. So I cut down that time immensely. But I have a tutorial on that, and there should be an iCard in the upper right to direct you to that tutorial. I have a tutorial on how to use Handbrake, and I might have to eventually make another one because they have updated their interface actually a little bit since I last made that video. And yeah, so that basically concludes content creation on a budget. There's not much, but I mean, it is on a budget. If it is possible though, I recommend at least getting Photoshop, or yeah, I recommend at least getting Photoshop. According to what I was told, the Photoshop CS 5.5 was the last Photoshop that they had to where you can just purchase it without it being subscription based. And if not, you can always go for Photoshop CC, which is subscription based. And if you are enrolled in school or something, you can like send them like some example of your transcript, and you can get it discounted for $20 a month. But yeah. Now let's talk about BCT news. Now, I'm not going to really say much on this, is because December is going to be a really, really hectic month. But December 2nd is whenever I'm going to have my channel review for the winner, which if you haven't seen that already, there will be another iCard linking you to that video. I mean, it still has some valuable information on like what's coming up with BCT and what I'm going to be doing with it as 2018 comes to an end. But yeah, December 2nd is going to be the channel review. However, I can't reveal the rest of December is because it is really going to be hectic, and I don't plan on just, let me emphasize that, I do not plan on just uploading on Sundays, well, BCT content on Sundays. I plan on doing some podcast and live streams, and even like live Q&As through questions entered through a certain thing that I'm still in the process of setting up. You guys can already probably guess it. But yeah, anyways, thank you all so much for watching. If you are interested in officially signing up for this course, then why not fill out the Google form down below? And while you're there, when you're at the end, why not put your email? And putting your email, you'll be signed up for the BCT newsletter, where you'll get the latest news on BCT, other information that I find out, and plenty of other stuff, as well as you'll have a chance to be shouted out throughout the whole entire community that everyone in there right now am trying to build. Right now the newsletter has around 23 people, so we are growing, and thank you guys so much that are watching this that are from the newsletter. Haven't seen you guys a part of something that we're trying to build. It makes me motivation to keep on doing these sorts of videos. Now, I'm aware this video isn't as long as the other ones, just because it's just something really quick to kind of explain to everyone. If you like the video, or at least helps you see some applications or softwares that you can use on a budget, then why not leave a like? Comment down if you actually have any other budget softwares that you use that I might have missed out on that you think are really good, or if you have any questions or anything like that, or you'd like to know more about BCT in general. I'll always be down in the comments to answer. Share it with your friends that have a PC. Maybe they are looking for some way to create YouTube videos but are not trying to dish out $600 on all the things that they need. And why not check out other BCT videos here on the channel? I have a video talking about tags, the Creator Studio, how to plan and start your channel, even though how to plan and start your channel is more so about the concepts about having a content plan and being able to prepare to stay consistent with uploading, because consistency is very important here on YouTube. Anyways, my name is Mykal, and I'll see you all next week.